Yeah, Home Depot, that one's implying almost 4% earnings move. We're looking at Palo Alto Networks, that one's seeing double that at about 8%. Looking at Toll Brothers, that one's about 6%. And Target, that one's still chopping around a little bit more than 9%. And I was also taking a look at Ralph Lauren, which is implying a move of a little over 5%. I like this name, but it's approaching a difficult level up around 280. And, of course, we saw the damage that tariffs did to this thing. So I was looking at buying some October at-the-money 280 calls and then selling at 243.10 strangle against it in June to help finance that purchase. That would be my way to make a slightly less risky play to the upside in that one.
Interesting. Ralph Lauren. I feel like, Tim, you have trafficked in this name.
I have trafficked. I just, again, I'm going to say I'm cautious on apparel and discretionary here after monstrous moves back. And again, almost rewarded as if the cyclicality of their business doesn't matter relative to tariff pain.
Yeah, and this is also a company where a lot of the growth is expected to come internationally, because you are actually starting to see some slowdown here in the U.S., but especially with like the younger generations, like your millennials who would like jeans and athleisure is actually spending less in a place like Ralph Lauren. And then you add the tariffs on top of that, and could that affect their international growth? Could be a real question. So I think it's something to look at here.
So I was long Gap, and I actually sold it too early, because it's been up the last few days, just on the idea of it's back well over where it was when they had that very good earnings quarter. And a lot of potentially bad things have happened just in terms of tariffs and withdrawing them. They still don't, that same question of how do you know how to run your business?
Right.
Yeah. So wasn't a great sale.
It will be interesting to see also when the retailers report next week if there's any impact on de minimis, that loophole being closed, and whether or not there have been shopping dollars reallocated away from the Temu and Sheins to other retailers out there. I don't know if you have a thought on that.
I mean, I wonder whether that moves the needle. I think the concept of it, though, is something that the market should probably reward those folks that would be the beneficiaries. But that's a great point.